Bring in David Gelman, criminal defense attorney. David, good morning. This lottery system that we just heard Mills talk about for those 16 open seats for the public, is this typical for a high-profile case, or has this case just taken on a whole new level of fame that is rare given the Netflix documentary about the Menendez brothers?
Nick, this is Hollywood at its finest. I've never seen a lottery system to get into a courtroom. Look, President Trump had many trials this year, never happened. O.J. Simpson's trial, same thing, very high profile, never happened. So I think this is the Netflix phenomena, if you will, that's really taking shape and, fantasizing and celebritizing these guys and making this a must-be-at courtroom, if you will.
David, I was truly going to ask you that. I said, well, what about O.J. and some of the other high-profile cases that I remember? But you're like, that wasn't even the case then. It was first come, first serve?
Exactly. You get in there. If you don't, out of luck. Maybe tomorrow you will. But this is totally different. We're in 2024 now. Remember, we didn't have smartphones at that time. Right. So who knows what was going on there. But this is something that is truly remarkable. And I have a feeling that because of Netflix and they're doing these docuseries and these other networks are doing the same thing, that these individuals who are in prison now, who are going to be trying to do potentially the same thing, they're going to be having the same issues these courtrooms are now, where they are going to have either lottery systems, maybe some type of security. It's a different world.
David, we know that the popularity of the Netflix series and a subsequent documentary also helped to fuel the interest in this case. What do you expect to happen in court today? Because Austin DA George Gascon, he requested to have the Menendez brothers resentenced right before his election, but he lost. So this is no longer his ball game. Do you believe that was a ploy to help him get reelected?
I really do. I thought it was a Hail Mary. He had no other choice, and he still lost by, 20, 30 points. Look, the status conference is really just a cleanup process, if you will. It's going to just to see where everybody is, where the defense is here, where is the prosecution. Now, the problem is because George Gascon is going to be leaving office December 2nd and sentencing is scheduled, or resentencing, for December 11th, that doesn't bode well for the Menendez brothers in their bid to get out. I think what's going to happen today is the defense, they're going to obviously say to the judge, hey, we want to be here on the 11th. We want to make sure, we want to have them resentenced, and we want to have them resentenced to a manslaughter charge where they would have already been out. However, the new prosecutor who's coming in has already indicated on the record that he does not know yet what his plans are. He needs to look at the file confidentially. He needs to talk to different prosecutors, talk to different witnesses, and whatnot. So I don't see this December 11th date happening now.
Well, David Gelman, I know that you and I will continue to follow this, and we will definitely have you back to figure out how things landed after today's hearing. David Gelman, thank you.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.